Alright, bro. What you gonna call it? I was trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about. Cause like I said in my first video, I really don't want to force nothing on this channel. But today I felt like making a video, so I kind of forced myself to make a video. But out of the forcing of myself to make a video, I thought about why, like who am I doing this for? You feel me? Like, and so that's like the prompt of today's video, pretty much. It's almost like a question to everybody who's listening right now. It's just like, who do you do it for? Like, the stuff you do on a daily basis, like work, school, chasing dreams, talking to that girl or boy. You know, we don't discriminate over here, but you feel me? When you wake up in the morning, get up and you do whatever it is that's possessing you to do whatever it is you're doing, what's possessing you? Like, who are you doing it for? Once again, it's another question I'll be thinking about sometimes, like, especially in a world so focused on validation and likability and your appearance and how you come off to others. I was just wondering, like, what drives most people in a sense? And for me, I guess, when I think about certain things I do, like music, right? That is something I solely do for myself. I don't put it out for people to hear. Do I ever have thoughts of like, yeah, I should put this out, or I should drop this, or I should make music full time? Yes. But my biggest fear is that once it becomes something that I make currency or money from, I will lose the love of it again, you know? Because, you gotta market yourself. You see Tyler the Creator, he just like fucking made a whole fucking ad campaign down there for an album that has no real like meaning to it like all his other ones. There's no like message or theme to it. Look, just some music he felt like making and dropped it, but he put so much into it. And that's because he's in love with his craft, and his craft has taken him somewhere. He's played it right to the point where he's more so fell in love with the process of it, of all of it, not just the music making, the style, the appearance. And it's not in the sense of, oh, I do this because it's going to give me clicks and views and people are going to fuck with it. I genuinely believe Tyler the Creator does all this shit because he thinks it's dope and he thinks it's pretty cool. So now I've been kind of just challenging myself a little bit to do things and dress and put shit together, and not just dressing wise, but even my Instagram page and my way I walk, music I'm listening to, all that stuff. I'm trying to figure out and get into that lane of doing stuff that's comfortable for me while still falling in love with the process of stuff. I don't really want to fall in love with the process because, or at least I'm trying not to fall in the process of doing things because I know it's going to bring me validation from the people around me. Like I talked on in my other video, I did a lot of the things I did now to this point in my life because I knew it would bring me validation. And I would do little things, I'll say little things, but like these little things to me would be a big deal to somebody else. And I knew that, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Like when I went to college and got both my noses pierced, both sides of both my noses. When I went to college and got my nose pierced on both sides, the first piercing was out of genuine, like, I want to do that. The second one was for reaction, and I could honestly say that to this day. Like the first one I got was a ring in my nose, and I thought it was tough, and I was like, man, I want to put a stud in there, but I was too scared to pull the ring out. That's some other shit. But I seen the reaction I got from people like, oh, you got a nose ring, that's cute, da da da. Especially females. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's one thing, bro. That question of who do you do it for? I'm trying to get out of the mindset of doing shit to look more appealing to females. That is a terrible mindset to be in, bro. That's why I'm trying to just get back into stuff that I like doing, wearing shit that I want to wear, and dressing how I want to dress, because at a point in time, I really didn't give a fuck. Like, it was multiple times in my life where I didn't give a fuck. I was wearing Hawaii shirts with jeans with some nice shoes and earrings and shades. I was wearing fucking whatever, And I kind of still do that now, but I've been really trying to tap back into it, like, especially the hats. At first, I used to wear hats because, nigga, my forehead big as shit. I'm not gonna cap, bro. I got a big ass forehead, my nigga. It's not like, obviously, some people got it worse, but once again, I try not to compare myself to other people because, comparison is the death of joy. I truly believe that and stand on that. But once again, bro, like, just doing shit for other people and seeking out validation, man. So I used to wear hats because I was scared people were going to see me and be like, damn, nigga, forehead big. So at a time, I stopped doing something that I stopped doing it. But then I started doing it again towards, like, the military-ish stage. And that's because I just started fucking with hats, bro. Like, the Cardi little ear hats, the little knitted ones and all that shit. That shit tough to me, bro. I wear hats all the time now. My forehead's still big as shit, but it's not coming from a place of insecurity. It's coming from a place of, like, I'm testing the waters with fashion. Music. I used to not want to show people music. I still downplay my music before I play it for people, even though it's something I love doing and I enjoy. You wouldn't know that because before you hear a song, I'd be like, yeah, it's okay. Like, I have niggas tell me all the time, like, damn, bro, that shit was tough, bro. Like, that shit was really good. You should this, that, and the third. I'm like, yeah, no, it was decent, bro. Knowing damn well in my head, I'm like, no, that shit was raw as fuck. Which is another thing, that modesty shit. Like, I don't ever want to get too cocky, cause I feel like that's when you stop listening a little bit. And I guess this goes back to what I was saying about who do you do it for. Once you get so much cocky to the point that I feel like cockiness is almost like not a front. It can be a front, but it can be who you genuinely are. And then at that point, when it's genuine, you're not cocky. You just believe in yourself. So much so to the point that the external validation doesn't matter no more, because you believe in yourself so much to the point where it's like, I'm comfortable so much in myself to the point where what you're saying, I can take out just the judgment versus you giving me criticism. Well, on the other hand, while cockiness is just like, fuck everything you saying to me. I don't hear shit you're saying to me. I'm over you. I'm better than you at this, that, or third, whatever it is we're doing or partaking in. I am better than you. That's what cockiness says to me. And that's not what I want to become. When it comes to doing stuff for myself, I really want to just, I just want to be confident in myself and stand for myself as a man, you feel me? And that's all, like, really. So when I ask the question, like, who do you do it for? Hopefully you say yourself. If not, that's okay, bro, because Lord knows I still do shit to this day that is not for myself. I joined the military kind of to get myself some footing, but really, I joined the military because everybody around me was like, just join the military. So I joined. Those pressures to do something with my life made me just make a quick decision. I rushed it, didn't even think about what job to do in the military. Now I'm doing a job I really don't fuck with too much. And yeah, bro, it's so I asked that question, just like, what do you do it for? Because it's just like, shit. Hopefully yourself. Hopefully you start with yourself, and then if other people enjoy what you do and appreciate you and support what you do, then yeah, bro, you feel me? Those people you keep around you, like, they're happy that you're doing something for yourself and not trying to please the people around them. And it took me too long to realize that, especially with the older generation. I used to always want to make my grandmother proud, my granny. And I'll be lying to sit here and say I don't want to still see her happy and see her excited to see the things I'm doing and how I'm progressing. But now I started leaning more into the phase of, well, I want to do the stuff I enjoy doing, stuff I like doing, and stuff I want to partake in. And if you don't enjoy it, I still got love for you, and hopefully you still got love for me, which I'm pretty sure she will always. But yeah, like, even when I got these tattoos, the piercings and all that shit, she was like, she never once said like, oh, that look good, or those are nice, or whatever. She always just like, you wanted that? Because in my head, I know she don't fuck with it. She don't got a single tattoo or nothing. But she's like, you wanted that? I'm like, yeah, I did. Like, that's one thing I can say. All my tattoos are tattoos I wanted. Yeah, they were inspired by something, which is a difference between being inspired and actually just doing something because of it's a difference between being inspired to do something and then doing something because of others. At that point, when you're doing something because of others, at least in my head, when you're doing something because of others, it's almost like taking an order from a customer. Like, they said they want a Krabby Patty. You can go make that Krabby Patty because they told you to do it. And it may not be as direct as that, but that's how it feels sometimes when you are doing stuff for other people. It feels like you're taking an order and you're like, well, I gotta go carry out this order. Like, I got to. It's an order. I gotta go do it. Like, this is what I've been told to do. This is my duty at this point. And so, that's how I kind of felt with everything. I kind of lost my thought a little bit. I was just saying, basically, to do stuff for yourself. I'm not editing this shit. First, let me get that clear too. This isn't to be no perfect. Like I told y'all the first video, this channel is never going to be perfect, bro. Like, it's never going to be a perfect channel with editing and all this cool editing. Bro, I don't want to do that shit. You might get some cool pictures in the background, some nice little beats in the background so you can chill and vibe to it. But I'm not finna be doing all that editing and shit, bro. Because once again, like I said at that first video, this channel is more for me than it is for you in a sense. It's kind of like a journal, bro. And that's where it comes back to, I don't want to force nothing because I feel like it's better when it's genuine, when I can think of something. Like, yeah, I was on my phone scrolling trying to think of shit to talk about, but at the same time, once I stopped thinking about shit to talk about, trying to force a video, a thought just popped in my head. And I was like, oh, no, this is actually nice. And I was talking to myself. Yes, I'm a weirdo. I talk to myself. As we speak right now, I'm in the closet talking to myself. Who fucking cares, bro? But, yeah, as I'm sitting there talking to myself, like, just thinking out loud, I started talking. I'm like, oh, shit. I can record this. Like, I should probably record this, bro. Like, that'd be pretty dope. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna just leave out with the question of, who do you do it for? Like, your passions, your dreams, work, where you're headed, when you decide to wake up in the morning, when you decide to go to sleep, whatever. Is it for you? Is it for the people around you? Is it for the man above or woman? Who knows? But who do you do it for? Y'all be easy.